Happy New Year! Last year was a difficult year for the energy situation. Russia's invasion of Ukraine made fuel supply and demand tight in Europe and caused energy prices to rise sharply, which had a major impact on Japan as well. I'd like to discuss Japan's electric supply and demand problems in detail at another time. Today, I'd like to talk about my expectations for the new year regarding energy. My expectation for this year is, without a doubt, the progress of electrification. In Japan, the year before last, the promotion of electrification was included in the national energy strategy for the first time in order to achieve carbon neutrality. I know it seems to be a bit of a new thing to me, but the government has finally recognized the necessity of electrification, and we can now expect to see more progress in this area. So today, I'd like to talk about the advantages of electrification and why it should be promoted. First, let's consider energy efficiency. Currently, about 26% of the total energy consumption of Japan is used as electricity. Conversely, 74% is directly used as gas, oil, coal, and gasoline. If we promote electrification, for example by converting to electric vehicles, the overall energy consumption will decrease, although the amount of electricity consumption will increase. This may seem strange, but this is because electric vehicles are much more energy efficient than gasoline-powered vehicles, so they consume less energy for the same driving distance. For example, the overall efficiency of electric vehicle is said to be 3 times higher than that of internal combustion engine vehicles. In addition, if heat pumps are used, heat required in factories can be efficiently produced through electrification. Therefore, the promotion of electrification can save energy as a whole. The potential for energy savings is also quite large. Now, we must not forget the purpose of promoting electrification. This is because the promotion of electrification will help achieve net zero carbon emissions. Electricity, as you know, is a product. It is not the primary energy source, such as gas, oil, or coal that is buried underground, but electricity is a secondary energy source. CO2 emissions vary depending on the method of electric generation. In other words, electricity can be generated without emitting CO2 even if demand increases. If electricity is generated 100% from renewable energy sources and/or nuclear, CO2 emissions are zero no matter how much electricity is used. Solar power generation can generate electricity during the daytime even when electric demand is low. So measures are sometimes taken to shut solar power generation down in order to meet electric supply and demand. However, if electrification is promoted, electricity generated during the daytime can be stored in electric vehicles' batteries, and more surplus electricity from solar power can be absorbed by increased electric demand during the daytime. I have many opportunities to attend international conferences and hear the opinions of many countries. Today, the international consensus among experts on global warming countermeasures is to promote electrification as much as possible and to generate electricity from non-fossil fuel sources. Countries are beginning to work in the direction of promoting electrification. For example, the cities of San Francisco and Berkeley in California are strongly encouraging the electrification of new homes. Japan cannot afford to lag behind other countries. The electric power industry continues to face the difficult situation, but I hope that this year will be a year in which we take a big step forward in promoting electrification. Stay curious about energy. Thank you very much.